Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Adam and this is Adam FPL, and welcome to the Game Week 17 review. And we got a whopping 92 points this week, a very impressive week. One of my highest point scores of the season. I think it was, let's have a look here. Yeah, probably one of my highest point scores. It's not letting me check. I don't know how to check what the highest point score was. I think I've got 100 one of the weeks, but yeah, definitely one of the highest point scores this season, and very positive. Another green arrow, and let's keep the momentum going. Let's start off in goal with David De Raya. 3 points for him. He made 5 saves against Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace had quite a few chances against Arsenal, despite Arsenal winning by 5-1. But David De Raya came up with 5 saves, got me 3 points. I don't mind that. No issues with that whatsoever. Then we go into the defence. I start off with Anthony Robinson. 0-0. But he kept a clean sheet. Very frustratingly, didn't get in the bonus, didn't get an assist. However, you take the 6 points. I bought the transfer in for Ait Nouri this week. 0 points from Ait Nouri, who was suspended. 6 points in for Robinson. Happy with that. Look at his fixtures coming up as well. Got a good run after Chelsea away. Good run coming up. Yeah, so very happy with that. Then we have Trent. 4 points. Came away with 1 assist, despite Liverpool scoring 6 goals at Tottenham. 6-3, winning 6-3. They love the number 6, don't they? For other reasons. Yeah, 6-3, well done Liverpool. Trent coming away with an assist. Could have got a lot more, to be honest. Could have got some more assists. Probably should have had a goal as well if it wasn't for a good save from Fraser Forster. However, we take the 4 points. We move on to next week. I think he's going to be a very good asset for the long run. And I still stand by him being the best defensive asset in the game by a mile. Best value at 7 million. Then we have Lewis Hall. Clean sheet and a bonus point. Newcastle on form at the moment. Frustratingly, another player could have had an assist as well this week, maybe 2 assists. There was a big chance later on for Newcastle, which was missed from Lewis Hall's cross. But we take the 7 points, we move on. He's been a very good asset last 2 weeks. 15 points, 7 points this week. Very happy with the returns from Lewis Hall. Then we go to Cole Palmer. 3 points this week, frustratingly. Thankfully, I didn't captain him, so it was okay, but he was somebody I was contemplating captaining. But I had a feeling with Everton being very good defensively that it wouldn't be the easiest game for Chelsea, but it's drop points for them. Everton probably could have nicked the game, to be honest with you. However, I don't mind that. Again, we know Cole Palmer, we know how good he is. We know at home, especially at Stamford Bridge, he comes up with a lot of returns, so absolutely no issues there. Then we have Anthony Gordon, Claire Balding, as I always call him, come back with an assist and a clean sheet. Again, another player probably could have had a goal in Newcastle's 4-0 win. However, he's only come back with an assist. But again, he's ticking along nicely. You know what? He's at that 7 million price tag. He's ticking along. He's getting them assists. He's nicking them little points here and there. And that's not too bad. I'm happy with that. I can't complain about that. So, yeah, very happy with him. Then we go into the main man this week. Captained him this week. I had a feeling Liverpool were going to do well against Tottenham. Not as well as scoring 6 goals. And not as well as Salah coming back with 2 goals and 2 assists. And if you have a look here, 21 points times 2, captain 42. 2 goals, 2 assists, 3 bonus. Absolutely perfect. And he's the first player in Premier League history before Christmas to reach double figures for goals and assists this season. Could we be looking at one of the best Premier League seasons ever? It's looking that way, isn't it? Very happy with him. Again, he probably could have come away with about 4 or 5 goals this game. He missed a couple of chances. However, I am absolutely over the moon with this. And yeah, I know not everybody captained him this week, so I think there was quite a few gains made there. Happy with that. Then we go on to Bukayo Saka. Unfortunately got taken off after 23 minutes with a hamstring problem. Arteta said he was worried in his post-match press conference. I think he's going to miss quite a few games coming up, especially with the games coming thick and fast over the Christmas period. So we'll look at Saka replacements next week. I'll do a Christmas Day special Game Week 18 preview. And we'll look at replacements for Saka. But yeah, he's probably going to be going out of my team next week. Then we have the main man coming back with his first Premier League hat-trick. The second Swedish player in Premier League history to get a hat-trick after Freddie Ljungberg. And that is Alexander Isak. Absolutely phenomenal. Probably could have even had 4 goals, but 3 bonus, 3 goals. Absolutely perfect. Very happy with him. I was rubbing my hands together when I saw them Newcastle goals going in against Ipswich. I had a feeling they came back, they won 4-0. Newcastle in hot form right now, and my decision to back triple Newcastle has been justified, especially over these last 2 weeks. Very happy with him. Looking forward to see him in the next couple of weeks. His price actually went up 0.2 in 2 days, which is quite remarkable. Friday he went up to 8.8, and I think on Saturday morning he went up to 8.9. I mean, that is pretty mental, if I'm completely honest. Then we have João Pedro, another blank, 1-1. Didn't really do too much at West Ham. A bit of a concern, I think I'll be honest. He's a bit of a concern now. He's blanked 4 out of the last 5 games in what I would consider easy fixtures. Southampton home, Fulham away, Leicester away, Palace home, West Ham away. I'm going to give him the Brentford home fixture this week. I'm going to give him that. If he doesn't do that well, after that is Villa away, Arsenal home, Ipswich away, United away. If he doesn't do well in the next game, I think I'm going to get rid. So yeah, let's see how he does next week. And then if he doesn't deliver again, I'm getting rid. Then we have your 1 week. 1 point for him this week. Again, another player probably, I think before Forest ended up winning 2-0, they on the counter-attack, they're quite deadly, and in the second half they dominated the game. But in the first half, I think Brentford should have had 1 or 2, to be honest, and Johan Wieser missed a couple of chances, which was frustrating. And that goes onto my bench. I said about Morgan Rogers doing well against Man City, and he did. He got a goal, assist, clean sheet, 3 bonus, 14 points. It was a toss-up between him and Wissa, really. Unfortunately, I drew the short end of the straw there. But it is what it is. The game is the game. Frustrating, but I'm glad I've got Rodgers, and I'm sure he'd be a handy asset over the next couple of weeks. And then Mikolenko also coming back with a clean sheet. So yeah, if you look there, 24 points on my bench as well. Maybe it would have been a good week to bench boost this week. But yeah, can't complain. Very happy with this week. I said this week I want to get into the top 1 million players. We are now comfortably in the top 1 million players, 870k rank. If you have a look, 5 green arrows in a row. Game week 8, we were at 4.5 million rank. If I just zoom in there, 4.5 million rank. Now we're 870k game week 17. Shows how much things can change, and it shows how many points there are left to play this season. We're not even at the halfway stage yet. So trust me, if your season's not going well, if you're not in the position you want to be, I'm still not in the position where I want to be. I think I can be much higher. Trust me, there's a long way to go. You can pull it back. We're going to do this. Come on. This has been Out of FPL. I'll see you on Christmas Day for the preview. Until next time.